When I say metaphysics, for those who are new, we're talking about Feng Shui, astrology. That's the more scientific word for it. Okay, people always want science. The scientific word is called metaphysics science. Okay, so we want to make 2020 an enjoyable year. So we're going to learn tools like Feng Shui and astrology. Some people ask, do I need to believe in it? No, you don't. You just need to believe in yourself. Believing or not believing in Feng Shui is irrelevant because it's just a tool. You don't have to believe in the car for the car to bring you from one place to another. But you do have to have some faith in you driving the car.
Just before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever we release new videos.
Many years ago when I was interviewed there was a talk, a forum that I didn't know why I was there. I was invited and there was a scientist, and the scientist asked me, you do this Feng Shui thing, can you prove it? Can you scientifically prove Feng Shui? Wow, how to go and prove Feng Shui? I barely passed chemistry, you know. By the way, how do you scientifically prove anything in this world? Are you scientists? How do you scientifically prove to me that you have this amount of love for your spouse? Scientifically prove that to me. How to prove whether you are confident or not confident? You prove it to me. You scientifically prove it. Now you scientifically prove to me you have a mind, that you're not mindless. Scientifically prove that. And technically, right, your whole body, there's no cell called the mind one, you know. Don't you think so? Which part is it? Where's your mind? People point here, right? That's your brain. Here, this heart. No part called mind. That means you don't have no mind, scientifically. But we all have a mind, yes or no? Right? So, can you scientifically prove how much energy you have? So there you go. So we know there's this vibration called energy, and there's a vibration in our environment that you go to certain places, you feel good, yes or no? You go to certain places, you feel really bad. Certain places you go to, you've been here before. Come on, everyone has been through, like the situation, I've been here before. I felt this before, right? So there you go. Now, how do you scientifically prove that? That's how energy works. If you resonate at a certain level, you feel good. When you feel good, you tend to do more things. Do not practice Feng Shui until a point where your life is restricted. That I don't agree. Yeah? Do not ever let Feng Shui or any metaphysics restrict your life. Never allow that to happen. Feng Shui is only a tool to support. If you suddenly feel that you cannot do this, I cannot do that, this bad, that's bad, that is not Feng Shui. That's you creating a lot of barriers for yourself. It's never like that, okay? When we say we want to learn metaphysics, what we're really trying to say is we want to find out what we have and what are the options available so that I can create a better outcome. That's the whole idea of learning metaphysics. It's not to predict your future. Your future hasn't happened yet. And it can change according to certain decisions that you want to make, okay? So if you have certain things that you want, that you wish to achieve, that you wish to get, it's important that you at least know what this is, okay? The clearer you are on which aspects that you wish to achieve for the year, the easier it is to deploy metaphysics knowledge for yourself. So Feng Shui starts you up to do it, but doesn't make it happen for you until you participate in the game. Right? Feng Shui is not, I put a toad here and then my life will change. No, the toad does nothing. You have to do the jumping yourself. Because some people, Feng Shui, I don't believe in that. Doesn't matter, but you believe in happiness, right? So we just call it happiness. Happiness is a nice vibration to have. So suppose you adjust that vibration home to be happy mode, you will do more, be more, even your relationships will be better. When you are joyful, every relationship that you have also very pleasant. All right, not? If this is your joyful side come out. If you have not joyful energy, really nasty energy, that means that your nasty side is always there. That's what we mean by using Feng Shui, okay? So it's not as mystical as what you think, you have to redecorate your house with Chinese New Year bamboos and stuff like that, yeah? It's not necessary, right? We don't need to do that. If that makes you happy, by all means do it, because it makes you happy, right? But that's not Feng Shui. So what is Feng Shui then? Well, there's long-term and short-term Feng Shui. If you buy a house, you always look at the long-term aspect. But if you already have an existing property right now, your apartment where you're staying, then you need to adjust the existing 1-year cycle. Application is two things. One, be in that area to do your thinking, analysis, and planning. That's the best way and most effective, fastest way. Can't do that? Number 2, use water element, put in that area, activate the energy. Okay? You want to imagine that your house has got a Wi-Fi router. The closer you are to the Wi-Fi, the stronger the signal, yes or no? So since it is southeast and you want it to be stronger, you go to the southeast and put in an additional booster. The booster in Feng Shui is water. Booster in Feng Shui is not a magic item, it's just water element. So you can position water now. Please, not 2 bottles of water, yeah? It's got to be substantial size. For 1,000 square feet of home, it's about 3 to 4 foot aquarium. Usually, no fish is needed, just water. Water helps you trigger the energy. So there are 2 ways, either you use it or you are activating it. And the last thing obviously is you also need to intentionally want to do something. Because if you intentionally don't want to do anything, then surely you won't have the capacity to achieve the outcome that you set out to achieve.